Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Event Center, the graduation ceremonies of the Kellyville Pony class of 2020. My name is Robbie Jones. I'm coming to you live on kvrising.com. Thank you for tuning in, watching with us. This is a very special night for the seniors. It's long overdue. We're glad that they're finally getting the ceremony that they richly deserve. I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors, Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete and Construction, for making this all possible. They're the ones that support us throughout the year, as well as several other gold sponsors that we're not going to get to tonight. We're not going to do a whole lot of talking this evening because this night belongs to the senior class. But as you're looking at the door down at the far side, very soon the seniors will be making their appearance. They're going to come out two by two. We'll follow each and every group as they come out the door. Sit back, enjoy the ceremony. Thanks again for watching on kvrising.com, our YouTube page where we normally broadcast. We're very soon to have a new website up. Once again, thanks for watching, and congratulations to the seniors of 2020.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem. To give the invocation for this evening, Senior Madeline Banks will come to the stage.
Please bow with me for a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you that we have the privilege of having a graduation ceremony during such unprecedented times. Thank you for the faculty and staff who have made today possible. Thank you for the class of 2020 and the courage and perseverance you have taught us over the last several months. I thank you for the protection you have offered not only over me and my classmates, but our families as well. Though we may not know what tomorrow holds, I'm thankful that we know that you hold tomorrow and you know every circumstance we may encounter. I pray that you would bless each of us on the new journey we are about to embark on. I pray that you would lead us and guide us in our steps. Please help each of us to be a reflection of your love and acceptance in a time where there is a void of those things. Dear God, I pray that you would help the class of 2020 to prosper in everything we do. I pray for our brothers and sisters who will be joining the military. Please keep your hand of protection upon them as they serve our great country. I pray for those who will be attending college. Help them each to prosper in their studies. I also pray for those who may be at a loss of what direction to go. Please wrap them in your arms and guide them in the direction you would have them to go. Dear Lord, I pray that you would continue to protect us from the pandemic facing our world. Help our government officials to have the wisdom to make decisions that will protect us. I pray for those individuals who may not know you as their personal Lord and Savior. I pray that today would be their day of salvation. I pray that you would continue to bless the Pony Nation. We thank you and praise you for every blessing and lesson you have given us. In Jesus' name, amen.
You may be seated. Good evening. I would like to welcome everyone here to the Event Center and those watching from home on KV Rising to the commencement ceremony for the Kellyville High School graduating class of 2020. My name is Danny Wood, and it has been an honor to serve as the high school principal the past 4 years for this wonderful group of graduates. Before we get things started, I would like to thank and recognize a few people and groups. Sharing the stage with me tonight, Superintendent of Kellyville Public Schools, Mr. Joe Pierce. Board of Education President, Ms. Julie Clayton. Vice President, Mr. David Ayers. Clerk, Mr. John Tuttle. Deputy Clerk, Ms. Christy Evans. Member, Mr. Terry Wiggs. Thank you guys for all you do for Kellyville Schools. Also tonight, given the teacher address, and this was a tie, and we had 3 or 4 recounts, and it just kept being a tie. So instead of one teacher address, we will have 2. They are Miss Amy Cosson and Miss Amanda Martin. There are a few people I would like to thank that made this night happen. I would like to thank Mr. Brett Stout and Miss Erin Pulliam. senior sponsors, Mr. Adam Pinkerton, Ms. Nicole Pinkerton, and Ms. Karen Hudson. They've been the sponsors with this group. I'd like to thank the Kellyville Police Department for being here tonight, volunteering your time. It's much appreciated. I also would like to thank the administration team, Mr. Joe Pierce, Ms. Karen Perkins, Ms. Carrie Herring, and Ms. Monica Banks for the things they do behind the scenes. Thank you very much. Robbie Jones and his family with KV Rising, thank you for bringing this to everybody that couldn't be here tonight. Thank you for being here. Jimmy Ashton, hiding behind stage, is doing the sound tonight. The IT department, Mr. Archer, Ms. Crosdow, Matthew Vaughn, and Summer Archer. Thanks for all your help with the IT. At this time, if you are a Kellyville faculty member or a staff member, would you please stand to be recognized? At this time, I would like to recognize 3 young men and 1 young lady who have enlisted in the military and will be serving our great nation in the years to come. Would Alex Anderson, Matthew Riley, Nick Romero, and Janelle Davis please stand to be recognized at this time? Also, if there are any veterans or current military service men or women in the crowd, will you please stand to be recognized? This group is 7, and this was a very tight race. The top 10% this year was very close. You had to have a 4.37 GPA on a weighted scale or higher just to crack the top 10%. Will those young 7 men or women please stand up? One last group is called the Oklahoma Scholars. Oklahoma Scholars is a group that the State Department of Education honors, and this year we had 5% of our class make Oklahoma Scholar. To be an Oklahoma Scholar, you have to have a 3.7 on an unweighted scale, a 27 on the ACT or higher. We had 3. Most schools usually average about 2% to 3%. We had 5%. So will Summer Archer, Caitlin Pogmeyer, and Megan Smith please stand? Parents, grandparents, family, and friends, we have waited a little longer than usual for this day to come. Thank you for your patience and understanding through these difficult and uncertain times. This particular group of seniors, well, they have come a long way the last 4 years. Would you not say that, seniors? It has been a bumpy ride along the way, but they have worked hard and matured immensely. I know no one wanted to see your senior year end the way it did, with the coronavirus, distance learning, cancellation of athletics and activities, as well as your senior trip. One thing is for sure, you'll always be champions when it comes to senior skip day. I think it's 38 days is how many days you guys skip school. I want to wish you all the best, and I know you will persevere and come through this shining brighter than ever before. With that being said, let's get this night started. With the salutatorium, Ms. Haley Wiggs, with a GPA of 4.52, come give us the salutatory address.
Good evening and welcome to the graduation of the class of 2020. School board members, faculty, friends, family, fellow classmates, and online viewers, thank you for being here on this special day. When I imagined graduation day, I never expected this, but here we are. I want to start by thanking everyone who is with us along the way. Our amazing families, our wonderful administration, teachers, coaches, principals, secretaries, lunch ladies, custodians, and most importantly, our community. I believe I can speak for myself and my fellow classmates when I say we're more than thankful. We couldn't have done it without all of you. And a big thank you to all who made this graduation happen. I know the decision-making process wasn't easy. Now to the real stuff. Oh, what fun we had. I don't know if you guys remember, but our middle school years were some rough ones. We were known as the worst class. All the teachers were ready to get rid of us. But I must say, we took some big steps along our journey, and I don't think we're half as bad now. And if we've made it this far, I know that we have bright futures ahead of ourselves. I can remember saying in middle school, oh, it's no rush. We still have all of high school. But if I'm being honest, it was the fastest 4 years of my life. I know it's said a lot, but it's more than true. Time flies. If I could go back and do anything different, I would treat every moment as if it truly was my last. Don't take anything for granted. This statement hit me a little harder going through this pandemic. When all this started, my mom sent me a post that said this: write it all down. Snapchat is here today, gone tomorrow. Your Instagram will fade, TikToks will disappear, and memes will get lost in the shuffle. But your journal, your handwritten words, your own unique experience expressed on the page will be a treasure not only for you, but for generations to come. This inspired me to write it all down. I began a journal of how I was handling the situation. One of the first things I wrote was, we didn't realize we were living our best lives until everything we had was taken away from us so unexpectedly. The day I found out spring break was extended was the day I began to worry about the rest of senior year. Most underclassmen weren't fazed because they looked at it as a longer break. But what did this mean for the seniors? We didn't enjoy hearing this. No school, no sports, no activities, nothing. What were we supposed to do with ourselves? Go out and do fun things? Well, that was a thought, but no. The governor declared a statewide closure of almost everything. No shopping, no eating out, no movie theaters, no entertainment. We stepped foot in grocery stores and shelves were empty like people were preparing for a stock shutdown. This was the world pandemic we never thought we'd be living through. And this is not how any of us wanted this to go down, but all I can say is after being put through all this, we can make it through anything. I think it's safe to say, growing up, we planned for someday, and that someday is today. The day we walk across the stage and part from our growing up days and start another chapter of our lives. Well, class of 2020, we made it in a very unexpected, heartbreaking way that resulted in taking away all of our final lasts and time spent together, but we made it. I know I can't be the only one who thought graduating in 2020 was going to be so cool. I look back and remember bragging about it as a kid. And now, well, here we are, graduating 2 months late. We have truly been through it all. We struggled through elementary school together, middle school, high school, and now most importantly, senior year. But always remember, it's okay to struggle, and if you find yourself struggling in life, it's okay to ask for help. Thank you all again for being here at our graduation and giving us tremendous support throughout our journey that has prepared us to take on the rest of our lives on our own. Congratulations, class of 2020. I wish you all the best, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us.
Now coming to the stage to give our first teacher address. She's from the Language Arts Department. Look at her. See her. She's also the student council sponsor, and has been that sponsor for many years. She's a senior English teacher and a junior English teacher, Miss Amy Cosson.
Class of 2020, thank you for the honor of speaking at your graduation. I know that the end of your senior year was not quite what you had anticipated, but we are here in this beautiful event center to celebrate you and your accomplishments. During the pandemic, there were many uncertainties, but you have come out stronger and appreciating life more. We are all social creatures. We need each other. Students, you needed this closure to this part of your life. It is one of the main transitions you will remember forever. In fact, I remember my own high school graduation 35 years ago, a long time ago. And I remember the first Kellyville graduation I attended 26 years ago, Mrs. Martin's graduation, and my first year of teaching at Kellyville. And I've been here ever since because of students like you. You are what makes my job easier, and I hope that you find that kind of joy and sense of purpose in what you do someday. What you are likely to remember from tonight is probably not our speeches, nor songs that are sung, or even what the weather was like, but you will remember family members who helped you along the way. Maybe they're here in attendance, or maybe they could not be here. Maybe some have passed on. Maybe you'll remember some faculty members who've helped pave your way or inspired you. A couple of students had asked me if I was going to make you cry during my speech. Well, I know a surefire way to make you cry, and that's if I were to sing a song, because it's not good. I did sing at one graduation years ago, and the song was My Wish by Rascal Flatts. The message of that song is perfect for you right now. My wish would certainly be that you have a perfect life. Your dreams stay big and your worries stay small, and when one door closes, another door opens. I do sincerely hope that is life for you, but in reality, life is like a roller coaster, or as Forrest Gump said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And that is true. Some days are nutty, some days are yucky, but most days are yummy and delicious. But I think experiencing the hard, difficult times will make you appreciate the good times more. Life is not going to be all puppies and rainbows, but it will be what you make it. It is your story to write, your real story, not your Snapchat story. So write it well and be proud at the end of it. I was blessed to have most of you in English this year and some for 2 years. Students whom I did have in class. I'm going to miss our Kahoot wars, going to miss hearing about your fun adventures and the fact that you thought there was a Quizlet for everything I taught. I'm sorry the senior memory book didn't pan out this year, but I hope you keep writing it and call it your senior citizen memory book someday when you're a whole lot older. If I didn't have you in class, I knew you through student council or school events. I've even watched a couple of you grow up since you were babies. What I know about this class as a whole, you are resilient. You bounce back and you don't let things keep you down. You're a fun-loving group who like to laugh, and you're a helpful, kind, sweet group of people who would do anything for anybody in need. In your 18-year lifetime, you have seen some incredible achievements, yet witnessed some very sad times also. 9/11 that happened in your infancy. Phones that are computers walking around with us. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and a whole load of apps that can entertain, teach you, or organize your every moment. Cars that can drive themselves. We can speak to people all over the world, and you've seen people pulling together during this coronavirus pandemic. As I said earlier, you may not remember years from now what was said tonight, so I want to focus on just 2 important words that you need at your disposal for the rest of your lives: love and respect. They are both abstract nouns. That means you cannot see them like a physical object, but you know they exist. Love. I believe it is the most important word in all languages. More songs are written about it, more movies, books, poems, TV shows than any other entity. It embodies our everyday lives. Love your parents, grandparents, siblings, cousins, nieces, nephews, etc. And when you have children, give them all your love. Love your friends, love your neighbors, love your pets, your nation, but most of all, love yourself. You are the only person who is with you your entire life. Be good to yourself. The second word is respect. We need more of it in this world. It is rather disheartening to see people disrespecting one another, and there's been too much, especially lately, especially in social media. So don't get caught up in drama because it leads to disrespect. Respect your elders. Respect your neighbors and friends. Especially respect differences, because thank goodness we are all different. This world would be a rather boring place if we all believed the same, looked the same, and acted the same. I haven't told you anything you don't already know yourselves. You are smart. You've got a head on your shoulders, and you're going to go out there and make a difference in this world. I want to share a couple quotes with you, 2 quotes by 2 important people I want you to remember, but don't worry, there won't be a quiz later. St. Mother Teresa said, "The world is changed by your example, not your opinion. And kind words can be easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. And Gandhi said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And I know we can make this world better. A simple smile, a kind gesture. It doesn't have to be a big event, just the little things will do. I believe we live in the greatest nation. I've never lived in another country, though, but I can only speak for myself. But I love the fact that we can dream about becoming something, and with hard work and determination, it can happen. It does not come easily, though. Do not be deceived. You will have to work for your dreams to come true. Do not be too proud to ask for help, though. We should all want others to succeed, and you will have cheerleaders in your life. Your family and true friends will be behind you 100%. Pursue your dreams with passion and perseverance. And I want to thank you to the 4 students who are pursuing their dream of joining the military. In closing, I want to thank you again for letting me be a part of your graduation and for letting me share what I think will make you happier in life. This is the last time we will all be together, and although you are going to go in different directions, I'll know that you're out there living your best life. Good luck and blessings to all.
Coming to the stage to give our second teacher address is Miss Martin. She's also from the Language Arts Department. She is a Kellyville grad from 1994, and she's been a teacher here for 22 years, and she runs our kind of National Honor Society. It's called Beta Club, and she's also our prom coordinator, Miss Amanda Martin.
This year has been a lot of firsts. This is the first time a student gave me advice on where to buy toilet paper. It was good advice. This was the first time I put my home address on letters and sent them to students through snail mail. This was the first time I cried because I miss my students and I miss the people in our school. It was the first time that Whit Baker couldn't use his famous excuse. What was it? You guys know what it was. I left my homework in my truck. That's right. It was the first time I attended a staff meeting in my pajamas. They didn't know. This was the first time that wearing jeans was considered dressing up, right? And this was the first time that many of us fully realized that we will never take for granted the people and the places that we love most. We are here today because a lot of support is around us. Graduates, every one of you you are surrounded by so many people who love you more than you'll ever realize. Parents, I want to thank you for sharing your precious children with us at Kellyville Schools. It's an honor. Graduates, I want you to turn in your seats and make eye contact with your family. Give them a wave. Let them know that you love them and you appreciate them and you're thankful for all that you have done, all that they have done for you. Good job. Next, along the way, graduates, there have been many teachers and coaches, counselors, staff members who have loved you and helped you throughout your career. Now, I know because of the pandemic, not all of your favorite teachers, coaches are here today. So I want you to either find your teacher, your coach, or look into the camera at KV Rising because you know your teachers and coaches are watching you from there. And I want you to give them a smile or a wave and let them know you thank them. Some of you find them, don't you? Author Karen Kingsbury wrote a book called Let Me Hold You Longer. You guys don't have to read it. It won't be an assignment. I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. It reminds all parents to treasure each moment we spend with our children. In relevance to our school year today, Kingsbury puts the question to us, what would you do if you knew this was the last time that your children walked in the halls of school or hugged their favorite English teacher or even opened your locker? And yet, despite the title, it's not about holding on to our past. It's about cherishing what we hold now, realizing how quickly the present slips away. I'd like to share a bit of her book with you. She says, long ago you came to me, a miracle of first smiles and teeth and baby steps, a sunbeam on the burst. But one day you'll move away, and you'll leave to me your past. I will be left thinking of a lifetime of your last. That's what Haley talked about, our last moments. The last time that I held a bottle to your baby lips, and the last time I lifted you and held you on my hip. The last time when you ran to me, still small enough to hold, and the last time that you said you'd marry me when you grew old. Precious simple moments and bright flashes from your past would I have held on longer if I'd known they were your last. Your last few hours in kindergarten or the last few days of first grade. Your last at bat in Little League. Last colored picture you made. I never said goodbye to all of your yesterdays long past. So what about tomorrow? Will I recognize your last? I keep on taking pictures, never quite sure of your last. The last nighttime prayer, the last vacation to the lake, the last few weeks of middle school, or the last soccer goal you make. I look ahead and dream of days that haven't yet come to pass. But as I do, I sometimes miss today's sweet and precious last. The last time I helped you with a math or spelling test. The last time when I shout that yes and your room is still a mess. Your life keeps moving faster, stealing precious days that pass. I want to hold on longer, and I want to recognize your last. The last time that you need my help with details of a dance, or the last time that you asked me for advice on romance, the last time that you talked to me about your hopes and dreams, and the last time you wear a jersey for your high school ball team. I watched you grow and barely noticed the seasons as they passed. If I could freeze the hands of time, I'd hold on to your last. For come some bright fall morning, you'll be going far away, college or work or military. Life will beckon in a brilliant sort of way. One last hug, one last goodbye, one quick and hurried kiss. One last time to understand just how much you'll be missed. I'll watch you leave, and I'll think how fast our time together has passed. Let me hold on a little longer, God, to every precious last. So graduates, now you get to write your own story. They may cancel your prom. They may cancel the last days of school. They may cancel many more events in the months to come. But they can't cancel your dreams. They can't cancel you. Class of 2020, you go out and cherish every moment that we have had and that we're about to create. I'm proud of you, and I love you. That's it.
Thank you, Ms. Martin, Ms. Costin. Not only do we at Kellyville have some of the finest, brightest students anywhere, we are also fortunate to have a dedicated and driven staff of teachers who walk into classrooms each day determined to make a difference in students' lives. And tonight I would like to honor 3 of our best, those teachers who were selected by their peers as Teachers of the Year at their respective school sites. The High School Teacher of the Year is Mr. Dal Archer. Mr. Archer is a 1989 graduate of Kellyville High School and has been employed with the district since the fall of 1998. Mr. Archer is the district's IT director and also teaches several classes in advanced computers in the high school. Mr. Archer has been instrumental in keeping the district ahead of the curve in regards to information technology, and I will say that Dal Archer has worked a tremendous number of hours since March of 2020 when the COVID-19 crisis hit. Mr. Archer takes tremendous interest in the success of his students, and the district has graduated many students who have gone on to pursue IT-related careers due to Mr. Archer's guidance and instruction. Congratulations, High School Teacher of the Year, Mr. Dal Archer. Kellyville Elementary School's Teacher of the Year is Miss Anna Westhoff. Ms. Westhoff is a 2007 graduate of Kellyville High School, and I can personally attest that she was one of the hardest working students to ever walk the halls of KHS. That work ethic did not diminish at all as she became the district's speech pathologist in the fall of 2013. In addition to speech pathology duties, Ms. Westhoff also oversees the district's English language learner program. It is not always the case that students in need of speech services are cooperative about attending speech pathology classes. However, speech students at Kellyville schools absolutely look forward to their sessions with Ms. Westhoff, and she has seen amazing results with the district speech students. We are extremely fortunate to have Ms. Westhoff as a district employee. Congratulations, Elementary Teacher of the Year, Ms. Anna Westhoff. The Upper Elementary Teacher of the Year is Ms. Tanya Holcomb. Ms. Holcomb became a member of the Kellyville faculty in the fall of 1991 and has spent her entire career as a teacher in this district. Ms. Holcomb has taught many grade levels at Kellyville Elementary and Upper Elementary, most recently spending time as a kindergarten teacher and a 4th grade mathematics teacher. Ms. Holcomb has always been an instructional leader on any grade level team of which she is a part. And sad to say, but at this time she is retiring from the teaching profession. In addition to the Teacher of the Year plaque, we also have a small token of the district's appreciation for the 29 wonderful years that she has given to Kellyville students, and it reads, Tanya Holcomb, in grateful appreciation for 29 years of dedicated service to the Kellyville School District. Congratulations, Upper Elementary Teacher of the Year, Ms. Tanya Holcomb. We wish you the best in retirement, and you will be missed. Thank you.
Next, coming to the stage to give the valedictorian address is Miss Summer Archer. Summer Archer had a GPA on the weighted scale of 4.6.
We finally did it, class of 2020. We made it to the day we have all been waiting for our whole lives. I have so many people to thank that have helped me on this journey. But first and foremost, I would like to thank God, because without him, I wouldn't be here today. I would like to thank all of my friends and family for always supporting me. A huge thank you to all of the faculty here at Kellyville. Whether it is a teacher, a secretary, or a custodian, all of you have inspired me in some way and helped me become who I am today. A special thank you to the board members, Mr. Pierce, the IT team, Mr. Stout, Mr. Wood, and Miss Aaron for making this graduation possible today. This is so crazy and different. I bet no one expected our final days at Kellyville to end like this. But that's just how life is sometimes, unpredictable. We plan out exactly how we think things should go, but God has other plans. Even though we didn't get our senior trip or a skip day, and we didn't even get an official final day at Kellyville High School, I feel that we got something much different and something much more special. Throughout this time, it has brought our class closer together and has forced us to rely on each other and work together as a team to get things done. It has taught us what real friendship is. Those who we talked to during quarantine and made an effort to stay in contact with, those are our real friends. These past few months have also given me, and I'm sure all of us, time to reflect on all of our memories here at Kellyville. Whether you have gone here for 14 years or 1, I'm sure you have many memories from this place that have made you smile and helped you become who you are today. While writing this speech, I looked back on a few of my favorite memories. In elementary, when Juanita won every single fundraiser contest, and we were all very jealous. Or when Haley went a little too hard in PE class and lost her 2 front teeth. In 4th grade, when tetherball was the most serious part of the day, and we were all very invested at becoming the best at it. In 6th grade, when we were all very excited to start playing middle school basketball, and we sadly lost every single game. In 7th grade, when we were all terrified of Coach Bivens, but by the end of the year, we ended up annoying him to no end. Or when we went to that museum and then we got to eat lunch at the mall. That was the best field trip. I loved that. Freshman year, when we worked on the homecoming float and sadly realized homecoming parades were much harder than we thought. Sophomore year, when thanks to Miss Martin, we became experts on acting out the Julius Caesar play. Junior year, when Whit conveniently left his homework in his truck every single day. Or when Miss Pinkerton's chemistry class tried to scare her with a fake mouse, but it didn't work. Or senior year, when we all came together to make the best out of a situation, even though it wasn't what we expected or wanted. Looking back, I could think of countless memories from my years here at Kellyville. This place has shaped me into who I am, and I'm sure all of you sitting here could say the same. So even though senior year was cut short of us making memories, I feel that we all learned a much more valuable lesson because of it. Never take any moment for granted. I mean it. One day you're a scared 2nd grader, and the next minute you're studying at your own graduation. Cherish every moment you have with your friends and family. I wish I would have cherished the last few weeks I had at Kellyville a little bit more. Life is so precious, and you never know when one chapter can close. Be grateful for every moment you have had here. I know not all of them are happy moments, but be thankful for the sad and even frustrating moments, because they have helped shape you and have made the happy moments feel even sweeter. I am so thankful for all of the memories we have made together, class of 2020, and I will cherish them forever. But as we look at all of the chairs sitting here today, we see that one is empty. That seat belongs to someone special to all of us, Drew Rivero. Although Drew couldn't be here with us physically today, we know that he is with us in spirit and is looking down on us right now and smiling. We all miss you, Drew, and we all feel so blessed to have known you. As I'm sure we have all learned throughout our years here, life can change in an instant. Always live in the moment and never look too far ahead. Soak in all the time you have with the people that are around you right now, because you never know when life can change. And most of all, never worry about tomorrow, but trust God for what He has in store for you. We try so hard to plan out our lives, but as this pandemic has shown us, ultimately God has the final and best plan. I know this year has been so different, but we always have been a unique class. I'm so proud of all of us, and I can't wait to see the amazing things we do in the future. Although this was nothing like High School Musical, and not everything went according to plan, this has been 4 of the best years of my life. I feel blessed to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. So let's not say goodbye, let's just say see you later. Thank you for everything, guys. It has been so real.
Over the past few years, it has become a tradition at graduation for the seniors to present a rose to someone in show of appreciation. If your senior selected you to receive a rose, we ask that you come down when we get to their row, and we'll ask you just come down at the end of each aisle. They will find you, and they will be presenting a rose to you. We will be doing this row by row, so please wait till your graduate is ready to present. At this time, Will the first row please present the rose to their person? Second row, please present your rose. Third row, please present your rose. Fourth row, please present your rose. Fifth row, please present your rose. Sixth row, please present your rose. Seventh row, please present your rose. Eighth row, please present your rose. At this time, At this time, Summer Archer will present Drew's Rose. Thank you, senior class. Mr. Pierce, Board of Education, it is an honor and privilege to present to you the Kellyville High School class of 2020. Having met all the requirements set forth by the Oklahoma State Board of Education and the local Board of Education, I now recommend that the senior class of 2020 receive their high school diplomas. Summer Dawn Archer. Haley Dawn Wiggs. Ashley Paige Lowe. Haley Marie White. Tate Roberts Holcomb. Sierra Marine Jones. Madeline Renee Banks. Carmen Haley Montgomery. Megan Dawn Smith. Janelle Avis Davis. Lance James Perrick. Alex Kenneth Anderson. Cody Allen Powell. Cooper Jacob Krieger. Josie Suzanne Pickering. Kyron Michael Copeland. Mackenzie Schuyler Goodell. Allison Paige Huseman. Gabrielle Nicole Clower. Elena Hope Brothers. Kylie Diane Wood. Serena Marie Brothers. James Whitfield Baker. Caitlin Marie Pogemeyer. Cherokee Rain Marie Pigeon. Anna Lynn Pierce. Juanita Elaine Martinez. Camden, Montana Applegate. Haley Starr Lawrence. Adriana Sue Alexander. Gunnar Chase Hollingshed. Darian Alexander Miles. Aubrey K. Dickard. Emily Dawn Miller. Matthew Allen Riley. Nicholas Antonio Romero. Matthew Dean Lindsay. Marissa Ann Smith. Shelby Dawn Bruton. Destiny Ann Wallace. Zoe Elizabeth Talley. Kennedy Ann Yoakum. Christopher Lee Whitehead. Brent Riley Wilson. Noor Sharak Edbaston. Jacob Brian Pogemeyer. Jocelyn Renee White. Grace Ariana Bruton. Barton, sorry. Jordan Dalton Marion. Jordan Wayne Rule. Aubrey Diane Davis. Lindsay Renee Hill. Sean Eugene Lay. Braden Charles Hurst. Devin Allen Daniels. Jennifer Elizabeth Culver. Nicole Louise Bullock. Megan Diana Reed. Max Antonio Long. Ted Eugene Cummings. Okay, senior class, please stand. Go ahead and turn your tassels from right to left. All right, here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That concludes our service tonight. You will be dismissed. Hold on a second, please. Hold on a second. The graduates are going to go out the side door and meet you in the parking lot. The staff will come by and dismiss you one row at a time. Please be patient. Please be patient, and we will get you dismissed as quickly as possible. Staff, if you will go ahead and dismiss each row one by one. Seniors, congratulations.
And that's going to wrap it up here at the Event Center for the 2020 graduation. Congratulations to all the seniors. We hope you enjoyed it out there in the Pony Nation. Once again, I'd like to say thanks to my presenting sponsors. That's Patriot Air and CT Decorative Concrete and Construction. Guys, we're right around the corner from 2020-2021. We look forward to seeing you during softball and football season. You can catch them all live right here on kvrising.com. Have a great evening.